Donc il a directement regretté après avoir challengé un joueur NBA. J'étais tombé sur cette vidéo, on me l'avait envoyée. Il y a plein de vidéos pour ceux qui. Merci à ceux qui m'envoient des vidéos sur Insta, sur tout, ok. J'ai deux comptes TikTok, hein. Je crois c'est Mister Paris. Il y en a un c'est Mister Paris, l'autre c'est Mister Paris Clip. Bon, c'est pas moi qui gère les comptes, mais je passe de temps en temps dessus parce que j'ai même pas l'appli TikTok sur mon tel. Donc, mais de temps en temps je passe dessus et je regarde. Donc n'hésitez pas à m'envoyer même des TikTok qui sont intéressants et on va regarder ça. Donc on m'envoie envoyer cette vidéo en DM, on va la checker.
Scalabrine. Most NBA players don't pay attention to delusional fans saying that they can beat them. But Brian is not your normal NBA player, and he is happy to prove that no delusional fan can guard him. But this past week, he took on a challenge from a wild and disrespectful streetballer, and things got out of hand fast.
Ok, ce streetballer, je le connais. Hein. Pour ceux qui le connaissent pas, c'est un mec c'est à New York de base. Je crois que c'était. Il ressemble un peu à un clochard. Donc je sais pas si c'était un SDF, mais à bout d'un moment. Ok, donc apparemment, il a joué contre Brian Scalabrine. Et pour ceux qui ne savent pas qui c'est Brian Scalabrine, un jour, il avait fait une vidéo où il y avait une fameuse phrase qui était sortie je suis plus proche de Michael Jordan que toi, de LeBron James, que toi, tu es proche de moi. Enfin, en gros, la différence de niveau entre moi et LeBron James, elle est plus proche que la différence de niveau entre moi et toi. Mais bref, je me suis
Hey, what's up? It's Lamont, and today I'm going to tell you guys about Brian Scalabrine's wild 1v1 against streetball legend George the Messiah this past week.
Okay, c'est lui le.
So if you're not familiar with Brian Scalabrine, aka the White Mamba, he's a former NBA player who played in the NBA for 11 seasons.
The White Mamba.
And he averaged 3 points per game across his career and won a championship for the Celtics in 2008. After he retired from the NBA, he created a show called the Scalabrine, where he took on fans who thought that they could beat him in a one-on-one. These fans ranged from random bums to legit D1 hoopers. But it didn't matter because Brian destroyed all of them in every single game. Even after the show ended, the White Mamba still continued to accept any challenger. A few years ago, a high school
donc apparemment, après avoir pris sa retraite, il a voulu challenger tout le monde en one-one. Tous ceux qui pensaient le battre en one-one,
challenged him to a 1v1. Brian and the varsity player agreed to bet their shoes on the
Voilà, c'est cette vidéo-là où il dit ouais, on va voir
game. And the White Mamba absolutely cooked the high school player. He backed him down in the post, hit some crazy jump shots, and smoked the kid 11-0 and then took his shoes. Flash forward to last week, and Brian Scalabrine received an unexpected challenge from a crazy streetball legend, George the Messiah. George the Messiah is a
lui, c'est un fou. Pour ceux qui ont déjà vu des clips, George Messiah. Pour ceux qui ont déjà vu des clips de lui, il est fou. Il est vraiment fou.
Who plays on the same court in New York City every single day. He is known for playing random strangers and playing extremely physically and disrespectfully. He bullies his opponents, and I am not being metaphorical. He literally bullies his opponents. Listen to this dude's trash talk and watch his antics.
Hey, how many bucks am I here? Here. Fucking little. Get him a membership. $9.99, $120 a year. Planet Fitness. What time you got?
6:30. 6:30.
Non, hey, pour vous à quel moment, genre c'est fini, genre on doit se taper. À quel moment en fait, à quel moment il y a trop de manque de respect pour que c'est plus du basket? Est-ce que pour vous, à ce moment-là, c'est fini? Là, c'est plus du basket, là, c'est bon, ça devient... Parce que là, c'est crazy, quand même.
6:30.
Pourquoi y a pas de...
I can't want it for you. I can want it. Get him out of here.
All those antics you just witnessed took
Hold on.
Took place in a singular game to 11 versus a total stranger. And George plays hundreds of games versus hundreds of strangers and talks trash to everyone like this. Now that we understand George's background, let me explain what happened. A few days ago, someone asked George if he could beat an NBA player, and he confidently responded that he could. He said he would beat.
Donc on lui a demandé est-ce que tu peux battre un joueur NBA, ce con il a dit oui.
Brian Scalabrine.
Il a dit je battrais.
You can beat an NBA player, bro?
Why not, man? I come out of West Forest University.
Il a dit je peux battre un joueur.
No!
Je vois, est-ce que si quelqu'un vous fait ça, c'est un motif pour dire: «Eh, c'est bon, c'est fini le basket. Là, tu m'as trop manqué de respect. Là, c'est plus du basket» parce que regarde, tu vois? Je sais pas pourquoi il lui fait pas l'autre, il lui fait pas une prise de catch. Fais-lui une prise de catch parce que là, c'est plus du basket, là. Il a mis son t-shirt à la comme as et en plus, il a plein de poils sur le torse. C'est-à-dire, en gros, il t'a dit: «Laisse mes torches, ce petit bouffon». Ouais, c'est plus du basket, là. Là, c'est plus du basket. Je veux bien qu'on veut go viral, c'est 2025, les gars veulent percer et tout. Mais gars, au bout d'un moment, faut pas abuser.
NBA player. Who you think is the kid? Brian Scalabrine, bro. The White Mamba.
Now, Brian heard this challenge and immediately accepted. He pulled up to New York City and arrived at George's court within the same week, ready to play.
Donc il a entendu, lui il a dit qu'il pouvait battre Brian Scalabrine et Brian Scalabrine a dit OK, alright, you can beat me, alright, I'm pulling up to the city.
George read him
Donc
the
il a
rules
pull
of
up
the
to his
court
city.
and then the game began. Immediately off rip, Scalabrini matched George's intensity and on the first check
Wow.
ball he
OK. Déjà, vous voyez la différence de Zigfi déjà.
immediately off rip, Scalabrini matched
Déjà, vous voyez la différence de Zigfi là. Déjà, il lui fait une tête de plus. Hein. Voilà.
George's intensity, and on the first check ball, he started playing extremely aggressively. He definitely did his research into how George plays. I didn't think anyone could match George's aggressiveness, but Brian made George look like baby food. Every time he was straight dogging George on offense and defense. The White Mamba was
Donc en fait, il est juste venu jouer physique comme lui, il joue physique avec les autres. Mais sauf que lui, il est plus physique que lui. Donc
playing so physical that even George started whining about calls, but Scalabrini was not trying to hear it. Play after play, the White Mamba got every shot he wanted, and it makes sense because he used to go up against Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce in practice. Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett actually said this about Scalabrini on their podcast after watching him play George.
Did you see Scal and George the Messiah?
Yeah, I did see some of that.
Dog, that was West Fourth to his finest right there, boy.
I was crying.
I was
I
crying.
saw it on the internet.
I knew George was gonna have some problems though, because Scal is, for people who don't know Scalabrini, other than P, he loves one-on-one.
Donc il aime trop les one-one, donc c'est normal.
Scal right now, if you called him, would get up, put his stuff on just to play one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Like he won't smoke at all times.
Right.
And it don't matter who you are. He's played strong, slick, back, you know what I'm saying? You.
Ouais, donc c'est un gars qui aime bien les one-one, donc qu'est-ce que tu veux faire? Déjà, tu lui dis, mets-lui un petit gars là.
On one day you'll see him go one-on-one with Baby, one-on-one with
Les gars, ceux qui viennent d'arriver,
try to
likez
go
la
one-on-one
vidéo,
with P,
comme d'hab.
and then talk shit to Ray, and then after the third shot, he's like, okay, cool, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Like, he won't smoke.
And George got all the smoke. George started fouling Scalabrini every play, but it did not matter. The White
Et c'est ça, vous comprenez pas. Un joueur NBA, quand il a trop d'avantages physiques, ou même un gars qui a trop d'avantages physiques, même si tu lui fais des fautes, ça va pas changer grand-chose.
Mamba was throwing him around like a rag doll and then elbowed him in the jaw. George got so mad about the elbow that he threw the ball out of the court.
Il a raison. Street ball. À chaque fois, il fait la musique avec les autres. Street ball. On vous dit, si tu fais la hagra à quelqu'un, il y a quelqu'un qui te fera la hagra. Ça sert à rien. Tu vois?
But then the game continued. Finally, after getting torched, basket after basket, George was able to finally get a shot off against the White Mamba, and he absolutely smoked it. It got
Donc il avait même pas réussi à prendre un tir hein, depuis tout à l'heure. Il avait même pas réussi à prendre un tir.
so bad that George started asking the White Mamba to become his friend. I don't know if he was trying to get some type of pity, but the crowd in New York was not having it and they continued to clown George.
Donc à bout d'un moment, tellement il se faisait laver, il a commencé à vouloir faire le poteau. Ah, c'est crazy dog.
We can be friends after. Yo, bust his ass, Jeff.
No, come on. George.
Jeff, get it, get him.
No, George, get over here, bro. Come on.
Bust his ass, Jeff.
George, come on.
Please. Coming at me. Do it for me, man.
Ouais, tellement il se faisait laver, il a demandé à son pote de jouer à sa place.
Yeah, he don't want me to sell this.
Come on, play straight up. Let's go. Let's go. Both of y'all, stop playing.
Yo, what?
Both of y'all, stop playing. Let's get a show. Let's get a show going on here.
Wesh, non. Tu vois? Là, il joue la carte de la folie, là. Là, par contre, là, il joue la carte de la folie, no cap. Là, il joue la carte de la folie.
Even the White Mamba was getting in on the trolling, and he hopped on the mic to tell George how sorry he was.
It's all good when you carrying the fucking rifle, right? Until a motherfucker shows up like me. That's right.
Yeah! Il dit, hein? C'est marrant quand c'est toi qui tiens le gun, hein? Avant qu'un mec comme lui, comme Scalabrine, pull up.
Come on, George, let's get it popping over here.
Voilà la phrase exacte de Marco aussi. Je suis plus proche de LeBron que vous n'êtes de moi. Voilà.
At this point, the game was already over. The White Mamba drilled a pull-up and then hit the belt-to-ass spanking animation, and then drilled another pull-up jump shot. He ended up beating George 11-0. Brian has a
11-0.
famous quote.
Attends, mais là, il a mis plus que 11-0. Là. Il a mis combien de paniers là? C'était plus qu'11-0.
I am closer to LeBron than you are to me, and he definitely proved it
I'm closer to LeBron than you are to me. Je suis plus proche de LeBron que tu n'es de moi, mon gars.
against
Il a
all of
raison.
his challengers. If you like this video, you should subscribe to my channel because I'm going to continue to post more videos, and you should comment what video I should do next.
No cap.